Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about why I love Brave. It's been a while since I did one of these, why I love X Linux thing. And today we're going to be talking about Brave. Brave really is, I think, the best like kind of normie-ish browser. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So first of all, let's be honest. Out of all the browsers that exist, I think genuinely Chrome is the best. Like it's hard to make an argument against it. It really is just the simplest, the best. And Brave is Chrome, but good. Like it's Chrome if it was good. If Chrome wasn't, proprietary and just all the other stuff, ads and all that, then that would be Brave. And that's what Brave exactly is. So one of the greatest, or one of the things that is really advantageous of Chrome and a Chromium based browser compared to a Firefox based browser, let's say like Firefox or LibreWolf, is that the engine behind it, the Chromium engine is just faster. Like in terms of performance, it's fast. Now, unless you're going to be doing some like serious, like usually it really doesn't even matter. So for the average person, it might not even matter, but there is a difference. And although I can't say for sure because I've never personally used Firefox for that much. Like I've used it a bit, but I've always been more of a Chrome or Brave person. But besides that, it's faster. There's no user account. Surprisingly, like I really hate having a user account in terms of where it's like connected to your email on this. Brave has accounts, but they're all like it's all just an account like on there and that's it. And the great thing about it is it's very like there's no passwords or anything. It's just if you want to sync. So if you want to sync, now I can't show this because it's gonna. So I don't want to show this because I don't want to show any. But if you want to sync, it will be essentially like a code that you type into another browser, and then when you have this onto another browser, another Brave browser, then all the stats will just be like everything you do, like what bars, like what kind of like bookmarks you have, or what kind of like app extensions or anything like that. It will all be saved. So just love it. It's just simple. It's sync. Chrome, like a lot of people used to use Chromium, but the thing is, Chromium, like they removed the syncing. I was trying to use it as well, but then they removed syncing. I'm like, oh, this is just trash. It's got an inbuilt ad blocker. You can't really, I mean, it's not like a crazy thing for me because I already use ad block, like I already have another ad blocker installed. But it's just nice, if you're, especially if you're like a normie or you have like parents that are normies or something, then this would be a good. You just tell them, oh, it's just Google, and like they won't even notice. And instantly, because the thing with ads, one new type of attack that they've been doing is that they'll promote some virus, some malware to the front of Google, but like it's a malware. Like they think that it would be like an Adobe product or it would be like some official government website, but it's just like some hacked like software or whatever. So using a ad blocker is just genuinely more safe, especially for people that don't really like. For example, I would probably very rarely ever fall for one of those things because my alert, like my awareness of it, is so high that it's just unlikely. But for people that usually like our parents, they won't be aware of it, so it's a lot more of a risk. You can still use all the Google like Chrome like extensions, which I think Chrome like no, it definitely has the most extensions because it is the biggest browser like in the world. So it's gonna have more extensions than let's say Firefox, even though most people tend to develop for both platforms. It's just more likely that people are going to develop for Chrome exclusively than Firefox exclusively. And it's fast, it's got a whole GitHub repo like we can find like GitHub Brave. And you can check, you can contribute yourself. And yeah, there really is nothing to really complain about. Now Brave also has like a cryptocurrency kind of wallet thing where you can like opt in, where essentially they'll show you ads for very specific, like for companies, just random companies. And in return, you'll get a little bit of crypto or a little bit of their crypto, should you say. And some people will argue against it. They're like, oh, well, why are they focusing on crypto and stuff and like ads and stuff? I mean, they have to make money as well at the end of the day. And it's opt-in. Like you really don't have to if you don't want to. And I remember some people, like I thought it was cool as well, but like the crypto exchanges there's two different options. They're both KYC. So by doing it, you essentially lose your privacy. But again, like if you really care about it that much, then like you don't have to. It's not something that you're forced to. Ads, people will say like there's ads in the homepage. So for example, if I open it, my screen is blank. I have it, set to that on default. But if we look at appearance and we go to new page tab, actually, we have these. Actually, I don't know what the difference between these two. These two do the exact same. But if we do like dashboard and we go back and we open up, so you'll see like something and you can I've said it here, but okay, yeah, the backgrounds will usually be some sponsored. So if I open up enough tabs, you will eventually see something that's like sponsored by XYZ or, you know, whatever. Okay, it's not really showing right now. But, you know, there's sponsors and there's ads and there's all this other stuff that people like very, you know, complain about. But again, at the end of the day, you can just you can do one of these and just boom. Or you could put your own like image. So again, like I think the counter arguments for it's like, oh, well, they show ads, hide the ads. Like it really isn't that much. Like the counter arguments for the benefits, like, oh, okay. Like unless you're arguing against setting up, if you want zero setup, then okay, like maybe this is not 100% for you. And then finally, there was some controversy with like injecting affiliate codes. And, you know, I'm not like too well versed, so I can't say for sure. You know, but it seems like they messed up. They did something stupid. They were trying to get a little bit more money. But I mean, they've changed. They don't do that anymore. So I guess there's no real like thing to say about it. You know, if they're not doing it now, sure. If they did in the past, maybe if you want to make the argument that they did in the past, so it's risky, they're really trying to like get money, then I guess so. But I don't know. It's at the end of the day, it's up to you. But I personally don't care, and it does for the mate like. And honestly, the fact that it's just basically Google, which I like, but just based, like I just like it. But you know, it might be that in the future I will swap to something else, but I don't really see a point. Like, yeah, I personally don't see a point. If I was to swap to something, I'd probably swap to not Firefox itself, but like LibreWolf or something, because that's like the Firefox hardened version. But overall, there's nothing really against it. I think it's a good browser. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, helps me out. Comment below what you think about Brave, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.